Hey Facebook fanatics, thanks for coming back to the Executive Chef Catering Facebook page. Chef Ron is on. Thank you very much for yesterday's video. And our first video hit 1,000 watches, views in the first day. The one down there, the video down there. Let's keep it clean, people, please. Much love out to my boy Johnny P. I miss you, babe. Today we're gonna do something different. We're going to do some salsa hollandaise, hollandaise sauce. This is by request. Yesterday we did something really healthy. Today, not so much. So why don't we just start with a really simple set of ingredients here. We're going to do this Julia Childs style. I'm gonna, I'll try to give the get my Julia Childs. It's not going to happen. Which is a much simpler way than the classic French way, but it's a little bit trickier. So pay attention here. What we're going to do is we start with our bowl and a little bit of water. We already warmed it up a tad. Lemon, and you know what we like to do with lemons? Zest. Why the zest? It's the most lemony flavored part of the lemon. Not all acidic, like the juice. It doesn't have that pungent, nastiness of the pulpy rind. And we're just gonna squeeze in half a lemon. It's gonna come up about a tablespoon. So we are starting already with about 2 tablespoons of liquid. This is totally different from the normal classic hollandaise style, which you would use a double boiler. Check it out. We need to get our yolks. Now, for every stick of butter, it's going to be 3 to 4 yolks, depending on how big your eggs are. So just separate the white out of the yolk, and we've got 1 there. We've got 3 here. And now we're just going to beat this all up. Try to froth it up a little bit. You can use unsalted butter also with this. It's really important. Otherwise you're going to get like a real sticky, sort of salty, just way over the top. And we don't want that. So you see how it's starting to come up a little bit? You can kind of see the bottom of the bowl starting to froth up. Almost double the original size. And now we're going to go right on the fire. Now, we've got sort of a flattened stainless steel bowl here. Got to keep it moving. And I have, fairly high heat here in our little porto-butane range. A nice fine whisk. And we're just going to beat it up, beat it up, beat it up. Basically, we're looking to get, you don't want to make scrambled eggs here. You are looking to basically double it again. So, almost have 4 times the size of what we started with in volume as it puffs up, froths up. Here it comes. Had a couple of breakfasts this morning. Totally shocked. Hands are shaking, which is actually good for whiskey. Because I had about 7, look at it, there we are, right there. About 7 cups of coffee. I guess about the consistency of paint. And now, I'm gonna pull it off, put it on something to keep it, and notice the butter. So we've got a stick of butter here, a little more than a stick, just soften. Now the classic recipe for this hollandaise would have you totally melt the butter. For ours is just softened it. We're gonna add a little bit at a time, little bit at a time. This is what's key. Just like when you're making mayonnaise, effectively you've got a yolk and then you've got oil. Well, here you've got a yolk and you've got the butter. Add a little more, a little more, a little more as we go along. We're getting there. And just a touch more, I think. Yes. So that's 4 yolks, 1 stick of butter, juice of half a lemon, and about a teaspoon of water to start with. And we're just going to season with a little bit of cayenne, a bit of salt. Now we can do it to taste as opposed to being at the mercy of the butter producer. Salsa hollandaise sauce. There's nothing like it. It's awesome. What are we gonna do? How about we make lunch for Robin today? Here we've got a couple of tornadoes, some butternut squash and potatoes. Maybe garnish with a little red pepper. Great on eggs Benedict, of course. Add tarragon, infused with a little white vinegar to make hollandaise sauce, to make béarnaise sauce, and tomorrow, hopefully after a good night's sleep, we are going to be back. I'm going to show you how to roast these peppers. Make sure you're here. Chef Ron is on. Thanks for stopping in.